Hello and welcome to Liberty Living. Today we are discussing how to activate your abundance codes using a two-step process. Because we all create our realities using specific psychological techniques, it's not just luck, but belief. So we're going to dive into the two key mindset hacks to activate your internal abundance codes that can accelerate your manifestation process. Starting with step one, embracing gratitude. Of course, the reason why gratitude is a game changer is because it's a signature step to receiving. When we practice gratitude, we're not just saying thank you for what we want, we're actually embodying the feeling of having it already. And this shift makes us not just seekers, but sources of our abundance. Gratitude practices hold remarkable power because they serve as a vital step in both receiving and embodying the abundance that we do seek or desire. So when we express gratitude, we shift our perspective from viewing our desires as external desire goals to recognizing them as an internal part of our creative reality. So by saying thank you, we do affirm that we already possess what we desire, which allows us to fully immerse ourselves in the feelings associated with enjoying that abundance. And this transformative approach positions us not merely as seekers of our goals, but as they are sources of our desired experiences. We each possess an internal dial that allows us to tune our thoughts according to our beliefs. And these thoughts shape our vibrational frequency, influencing how we feel, and ultimately projecting our internal reality into the external world. And the principle of as within, so without illustrates this point that our internal state directly informs our external circumstances. So when we project positive thoughts and feelings, we emit an energy frequency that naturally attracts similar experiences. By cultivating feelings of excitement and peace in anticipation of our desires manifesting, we amplify the potency of thoughts. And this principle is at the heart of affirmations, particularly when we use phrases such as I am before stating our intentions. This technique helps us internalize and embody our desires as if they are already realized, fostering a more powerful alignment between our thoughts and our actions. So acting as if our desires have already materialized enhances our receptivity, enabling us to draw those desires into our lives more swiftly. Gratitude serves as the powerful amplifier in this process. So when we express appreciation for what we want before it has physically manifested, we consciously shift our mindset from one of lack or scarcity to one of abundance. And this shift in perspective not only transforms our emotional state, but also aligns our energy with the frequency of abundance, inviting even more of what we desire into our lives. And so ultimately, gratitude becomes the key that unlocks the door to the abundant life we envision. There's also scientific insight that suggests the mental health benefits of gratitude. Studies have shown that gratitude can significantly boost our mental health by increasing levels of serotonin and dopamine levels. Those are the feel-good chemicals in our brains. So when we focus on what we're grateful for, we will also align our emotional state of abundance, which attracts more of what we do desire. Thinking of it this way, our thoughts can create an energetic frequency that shapes our external reality. If we feel excitement and peace about our desire, we do magnify those effects. That's why affirmations often do start with the I am and helping us to feel as if it is true. To make this practical, dedicate 10 to 20 minutes each day to express gratitude for your desires as if they've already manifested. Picture your success in vivid detail. Your subconscious mind accepts it as reality, paving the way for it to come to fruition. And then I like to use another mindset hack of confirmation bias. This is a powerful psychological principle where we seek the evidence that supports our beliefs. And by focusing on the abundance that we already do have, we can enforce a mindset that attracts even more positivity of what we are looking for. So if you're struggling to embody gratitude, you can listen to the video that I created on free your money limits that will also help you to generate ideal outcomes without necessarily embodying feelings of gratitude. by using the specific psychological hacks that I provide in that video. And I will also post a link for that in the description. So step 2 is detach and let go. Now let's talk about the importance of detachment. The concept of letting go is often spoken about as a simple transformative principle, and its true power does lie in its ability to shift us away from the mindset rooted in need. So when we find ourselves in this state of need, whether it's longing for financial security, a fulfilling relationship, a rewarding career, a safe home, or optimal health, we are operating from a perspective of lack. And this lack-minded state can cloud our judgment and create a sense of desperation, making it challenging to manifest our desires effectively and wanting to control the outcome. So one of the most significant hurdles in pursuing our goals is the tendency to become overly attached to the specific ways in which we believe that those goals should materialize. We may fixate on a particular outcome and be convinced that there is only one way to achieving our desires. And this fixation can create resistance as we inadvertently cling to our expectations and timeline. And in doing so, we may overlook our potential avenues for fulfillment that could be even more aligned with our true aspirations. So don't be concerned with the mechanics or how it is going to manifest. The key to overcoming this challenge lies in shifting our focus from the process of manifestation to the desired outcome itself. So instead of becoming entangled in the mechanics or how the goals should transpire, we can benefit from envisioning the end result and allowing our energy to align with that vision. So this shift enables us to cultivate a sense of trust and openness, inviting the universe to present new opportunities that we may not have considered prior. And so when we let go of our attachment to the specific outcomes, we create space for those new possibilities to emerge. And by focusing on desired outcomes, whether it's financial abundance, a loving relationship, career success, vibrant health, or all of the above, we empower ourselves to remain receptive to the myriad of ways in which those desires can manifest. And this openness fosters that sense of flow state, allowing us to move through life with greater ease and grace, feeling unencumbered by the weight of rigid expectations. So in essence, letting go is about surrendering to the need to control the details of our journey. It's a powerful act of faith that not only frees us from the burdens of neediness, but also aligns us with the abundance that is already present in our lives, which is another vital step. By maintaining a clear vision of our desired outcomes while remaining flexible about the path to get there, we can cultivate the mindset that attracts opportunities and experiences that resonate with our higher potential. Attachment often stems from that lack mindset when we cling too tightly to how our desires should manifest. We also will create resistance, which hinders our progress. You can think of this as the arrow analogy. Look at resistance like archery. When you pull back the bow, too much tension can prevent you from releasing the arrow toward your target. So it's only when you let go that it soars toward its goal. And this is a powerful metaphor for detaching from our outcomes and trusting the process. Research in psychology shows that excessive attachment can lead to anxiety and stress, which can also block creativity and problem solving. So it's by detaching from the outcome that we can open ourselves up to new possibilities that we haven't previously considered to also help us to overcome those hurdles. Here's another crucial point. Consistency is more important than perfection. The more you practice, even if you stumble along the way, the closer you get to your goals. Successful companies don't doubt their moves or wait for the perfect moments. They act quickly, adapt, and learn as they go. This is also the best way to beat any of their competitors. For instance, I once dedicated an entire day to shift my mindset around abundance. And within 24 hours, I had more clients that I could handle. They were pouring in so quickly, and I didn't feel surprised at all because my vibration was in the same resonance. It compelled me to raise my fees, and after doing so, I attract even better paying clients who valued my services, even tipping generously. This shift came from the clarity of my vision and letting go of my doubts or any resistance of how it was going to manifest for me. There's also an impact on early conditioning. No child is born with fear. Rather, it is a learned behavior. So let's not forget the role of early conditioning that may have also contributed to our resistance. Aristotle's observation, to give me a 7-year-old child and I will show you the man, highlights the profound impact of early childhood development and shaping our identities and beliefs. Between the ages of 0 and 7, children exist in a unique cognitive state characterized by what is known as the data brainwave state. And in this phase, the brain operates primarily in the theta waves, which is a frequency associated with deep relaxation, creativity, and a heightened state of suggestibility, similar to a hypnotic state. And it's during these formative years that children are exceptionally receptive to their surroundings, absorbing information like sponges. And this is when the groundwork for their beliefs, values, and perceptions of the world is laid. Influences from parents, caregivers, peers, and media, unfortunately, create lasting impressions, shaping their understanding of reality. So as children witness behaviors, hear language patterns, and experience social dynamics, they internalize those observations, often without conscious filtering. The process is largely driven by what psychologists refer to as conditional learning, where behaviors are learned based on the responses of others. For example, a child may learn to seek approval through certain behaviors if they consistently receive praise for them. And conversely, they might develop fears or insecurities based on negative feedback or traumatic experiences that may continue to create the resistance. So such conditioning establishes a framework for how they interpret future experiences and interactions. Moreover, societal conditioning plays a significant role during this time. Children are exposed to cultural norms, beliefs, and ideologies prevalent in their environment. But these influences, known as conditional learning, can come from various sources, including family dynamics, educational systems, and of course, again, the mass media. The ideas and narratives that dominate these spheres can embed themselves deeply in a child's psyche, often without question. So as these early impressions solidify, they create a blueprint for how individuals view themselves and their capabilities. Many of these beliefs are limiting and may not serve us well into our adulthood. So for instance, a child who grows up in an environment where success is consistently tied to hard work may struggle with self-worth if they do not meet these expectations later in life. The implications of this early programming are profound. The beliefs formed during this period can continue to influence our thoughts, feelings, and actions that are also creating our recurring or sabotage patterns within our adult life, often operating beneath the surface of conscious awareness. Until we are consciously aware of these patterns, can we then repattern them? But these ingrained beliefs can manifest as self-doubt, fear of failure, or resistance to change, ultimately shaping our life choices and paths. You don't need to be an expert in psychology to master these principles. It's by mastering a mindset that begins with embracing new ideas or beliefs. The doubt can send mixed signals into our energy field that traps us in a negative mindset where we can complain about our circumstances and view life through a grim lens. This distance from our desired outcomes reinforces the idea that whiners are never winners. So consider the crab theory. The crab mentality, or the crab bucket effect, is a mentality in which people will try to prevent others from gaining a favorable position in something, even if it does not affect those trying to stop them. It is usually summarized with the phrase, "If I can't have it, neither can you." The metaphor is derived from an anecdotal claim about behaviors of crabs contained in an open bucket. So if the crab tries to climb out to freedom, it will be pulled back in by the others, ensuring the group's collective demise. Doubts can function similarly, creating a negative feedback loop that drags us down and encourages us to surround ourselves with others who perpetuate that negativity. Conversely, cultivating an optimistic outlook and a strong belief in our visions attracts like minded individuals who can help us reach our goals more quickly. Our desires are within reach. By focused intention, we have the key to accelerate the process. The power lies within us as we tap into the chain of events and creative intelligence to manifest our desires. However, the good news is that early programming is not set in stone. Through conscious effort and self-awareness, individuals can revisit and reformulate their beliefs. Embodiment techniques such as these and many others, including hypnosis, guided visualizations, and affirmations, can help you reprogram the subconscious mind, allowing for the adoption of new empowering beliefs that better align with one's true potential. By recognizing the profound impact of our early experiences and beliefs we formed as children, we can begin the journey of transformation, breaking free from the limitations of past conditioning and embracing a more expansive and fulfilling future. Ultimately, understanding this process empowers us to take control of our narratives and consciously design the lives we aspire to live. So remember, by embracing gratitude and detaching from outcomes, you can activate your abundance codes. Trust the process, keep your focus on what you want, and allow the universe to align your reality with your desires. You've got the power to create the life you envision by employing steps like these. Thanks for joining me today, and I hope you feel inspired to start your abundance journey. However, if you're truly ready to transform current conditions or relationships for the better, click the link below to access our complete 7-step Panacea program or become a certified practitioner in holistic psychology in as little as 4 to 6 weeks, or explore one of our many accredited holistic programs. We appreciate your support, helping our channel grow by liking and subscribing to provide you with more insights on holistic health and personal growth. You can explore or learn more at holisticschool.online.